Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays of Binding of Isaac AFTERBIRTH Plus. Summer Vacation Edition, still having a great time on these random-ish Eden runs. 0v38 hits with bad speed, bad rate of fire. I'll call it. It's good damage. It's good HP. Lazrag is, well, I have boxed myself in something fierce. Lazrag is, I mean, it's not worth much, is it? Does it still give us the damage bonus? I have to think. If we're gonna use Lazrag without knowing if it gives us the damage bonus, I don't want to use it right now. I'd much rather use it to, like, get a free deal with the devil. Or perhaps to save our run after it spirals into oblivion. This run's not where it needs to be yet, but that doesn't mean it can't get there. Thank you, by the way. People have been leaving comments, tweets, etc. about the remaining achievements needed. There's a few. One makes you large pills. If we take 5 of those in a run, we unlock something. Or maybe like 8 of those in a run. If we gulp 5 times in a run, I don't know if Trinket Smelter counts. I'm gonna guess not, just from, you know, the specific verbiage. If we die 100 times, we unlock Scissors, which is not something we want to unlock, but it's something we have to unlock, so, you know, at some point we'll go through with that, of course. We have to rest in a bed 10 times, which, I don't know if we're close to that, but, I mean, we can't be more than a few away in the whole scheme of things, right? Like, we've done like a few hundred runs. Surely we've rested in a bed like once every 15 runs on average. Or maybe we haven't if we haven't unlocked it yet. What's funny is that 15 runs seemed like, you know, needlessly conservative to me. And then when I was thinking about it, I was like, well, the numbers can't lie. Thank God that actually worked. So with this guy, you're basically waiting on him to spit out some bombs. Everything looks fine so far. I see the way that this run comes to fruition. The way that we get to that level we want to be at. We get, ooh, I mean, that's a great start. We get an arcade on the next floor. We take advantage of that blood bank. We get HP plus speed. Maybe we don't take blood bag right away, and we take the opportunity to respawn as Lazarus. Maybe get the damage bonus. Definitely get the extra luck and anemic. And then, well, I have to question my own sanity to some extent. How on earth would it work that Lazarus Rags gives Lazarus a bonus but doesn't give it to other characters? Well, you know what? Actually, there's weird precedent for that, isn't there? Because Whore of Babylon works at 1 full heart for Eve and half a heart for everybody else. So I suppose it's possible. Whether or not it's plausible is another question for another day. I'm proud of myself for coming up with a counterexample. Hopefully it doesn't leave me paralyzed, though. Okay, secret room access. Shop access would be nice, but definitely is not happening here. Yo, we gotta... I didn't even think about this, and I wish I hadn't thought about it at all, because now I'm freaking myself out. I didn't realize. Obviously, I mean, I should have realized. It's not my first rodeo. However... we can't get hit. If we get hit, we'll lose our guaranteed deal with the devil chance. If we lose our guaranteed deal with the... If we lose our guaranteed deal with the devil chance, things start to look like they're falling apart. Look, with our stats, I don't see us getting through that room, okay? As soon as I saw that room, I said to myself, that is fortuitous timing, because we are probably going to get nailed. We also picked the wrong direction right off the bat, which, that's good for nobody. Well, I'm not going to open that yet. I definitely want to take 20 cents into the shop first. Will I take 20 cents into the shop immediately? Yeah, why not? Might as well see if we get a bonus before the boss fight. Maybe we could take advantage of our 36% chance if we... Oh, I mean, we'll take Sackboy, absolutely. You know what? We actually, on top of Sackboy, all covered in cheese. I'm sorry for that. We... want to get Dull Razor. Dull Razor is not very good, but I will use a bomb here. Dull Razor is not very good. However, Well, let me rephrase, because that's not fair. Dull Razor can be very good depending on the items that you have. We don't have items that make it amazing right now, but it would at least occasionally give us something to do with our Sworn Protector. Now, the downside of it, I mean, you might look at this and you're saying, NL, that's a little foolhardy, you know? Why would you take Dull Razor? You got unlimited bombs. Yeah, but I can't use those bombs offensively. So this might be a little bit of a Northernlion-y sort of brain-dead, offense-minded, but not really in a sensible sort of way situation. But I like building around Dull Razor as well whenever we get the opportunity to do so. I think it's a fun item to include on your run. And I'm hopeful that we can make it happen, you know, with some kind of aplomb on this one. How's that for an SAT word? That's an SAT word I learned from an Offspring song about drinking tall boys. Now, everybody already knows, if you've ever visited reddit.com, the front page of the internet, Dexter Holland, the lead singer of... Yeah, we didn't deserve it, but... Dexter Holland, the lead singer of The Offspring, has like a master's degree or maybe even a PhD in chemical engineering. Or, I don't know, I always get him and Dolph Lundgren confused. Not like... I mean, I guess they do both have blonde-ish, spiky hair. But more so for the... You know, it's one of those things where our prejudice... We're all a little bit like the judges of The Voice, aren't we? You know, we look at Dolph Lundgren and we go, hey, meathead. Bet you don't have a PhD in chemical engineering. And he goes, that's where you're wrong, kiddo. We look at the lead singer of The Offspring and we go, hey, this guy wrote pretty fly for a white guy. Probably doesn't have a master's degree in bioinformatics. That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I'm going to take a stab at perhaps getting... I mean, pills with good attributes will be a start. I'm really taking a bit of a stab at... Oh, that's decent. I was taking a bit of a stab at Magic Mush, and you already knew that. You didn't need me to say it in all likelihood. I don't think we're in a desperate situation, but I think we're in a situation that, you know, could prove desperate before too long. So, just really, really trying to stay steady. You know, we're slightly above average starting damage. Our main advantage right now is HP, which is terrifying. You never want HP to be your only advantage. You know, that's... I mean, Dull Razor potentially in the future, but... when HP is your only advantage or your biggest advantage, that's where train wrecks flourish. That's how you end up with these runs where you're like... You son of a gun. I froze because I was trying to use my orbital. That's how you end up with this run right now, where, you know, you're using Sworn Protector to deal all the damage, losing your deal with the Devil Chance at all opportunities. Now, admittedly, was that one my fault? Yeah, we probably could have toughed this floor out without the use of the orbital, or without the use of the Sworn Protector either way, but really, it's that one room on the last floor really threw us in a bit of a tizzy. Let's try to hold it together. We're going to have a 46% chance this time. Assuming we don't get hit on the boss, which is a bit of a question in and of itself, but... Definitely we will visit our shop. And I think we pretty much owe it to ourselves to buy the Spirit Heart. In theory, we probably shouldn't have bought it before the boss fight. Or, like, 2 rooms before the boss fight, but... I think we're going to be able to make it work. So let's just pop something's wrong. Let's get it out of the rotation. I don't think this does anything for us whatsoever. Chubb should get bodied pretty hard. The slowness is really helping out Sworn Protector. That's as positive as I can be about the weakest synergy I've ever relied on. At least in recent memory. But we're trying. Okay, that's fine. That's why you buy the Spirit Heart. No, I didn't walk into him, thank God. I think Blind Rage saved me there. A range upgrade. Don't at me. Okay, we are gonna take the nail. The only question is... Dude, getting 3 plays out of that is so good. Alright, I'm not willing to take a stab at it. Now I am. Fair enough. So I'm gonna be a fool and I'm really gonna throw our all at this one. Why would you go back to Dull Razor? Obviously, you're gonna want this. I want everything out of this deal with the devil, because this might be the last time we ever freaking see it, okay? Blind Rage has been huge for us. Now we'll take 9 lives. It immediately gives us... And I'm willing to keep it up. Okay, we got Acid Baby out of it. Get me out of this cursed floor. So we have respawned with better damage, with the nail. We got a range upgrade. We're gonna get pills on the regular. Good opportunity maybe to knock out one of those challenges. Not a wonderful opportunity as far as our, you know, raw attributes go right now, but, you know, it is what it is, right? What are we supposed to do about it? I could throw a life away here, just to get out of the room. That's cowardice. Plus, if I'm being honest with you, I don't think we're gonna need to throw it away. I think it will be snatched. Like a Guy Ritchie film. Or rather, a parody of a Guy Ritchie film. Because the original title is not Snatched, it's Snatch. You will not get this. I'm also like, dude, you know what I'm actually hoping for? Although it will compromise our deal with the devil chance. Please just hit me so that I can at least use Sworn Protector. Yeah, I knew he had me spooked there. Sworn Protector will at least do some extra damage. Give me a... That's hilarious. The slowness is gonna give me a chance to get in there on occasion. Good. Dude, the non-champion version of this guy... Don't make me laugh. Those are easy dodges. The champion version is a flippin' nightmare. The non-champion version ain't nothing to sneeze at. Alright, so now we have some poison damage coming in on occasion. Look at that. Range upgrade, all enemies slightly hurt. We got something. It's a little weak. But I believe there could be something here. By the way, I expect some of the time we're gonna take a pill that ruins our lives. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay to learn. I'm okay to not be afraid. Because if I'm ever afraid of the pills that we're taking here, it's bad for us. Because, you know, that's going to give me hesitance. And that hesitancy is going to lead to situations where I don't take pills in a timely fashion. If I don't take pills in a timely fashion, who knows, you know? I end up not getting the Tears upgrade when I otherwise would have one. All roads to success, by the way, lead through Tears upgrades. Anytime pills are on the table, I mean, what else are you hoping for? Balls of Steel? Sure, but, you know, long term, that's not a huge get for you. I would probably stop short of calling this one a train wreck right now, but it had train wrecking in its DNA. I don't know if we've pulled it out of it yet. I honestly think I will. Alright. Well, we're real light. Oh my word. Incredibly lucky. Glitter bombs. At least it's 5 bombs. And okay, that's fine. Oh, that's not fine. That was really bad. Health up. We're gonna lose this life. I'm gonna try not to. But we're probably gonna lose it. Please, God. There's no red hearts available, so we still gotta fight for our right to party here. At least we know that there's a health up, or alternatively a well-timed health down in our rotation somewhere. I think yeah, I do have 5 bombs. Okay, let's get a heart out of a glitter bomb, or maybe a full health pill or something. It completely worked, okay. Verp. That should give us another, it's a health down. Okay, but good to know. Good to know. Dude, Acid Baby is such a well-balanced item, because I can't tell in my head. I'm like, does this item need a buff because the poison doesn't do enough damage, or a nerf because it gives us so many pills? And if the answer is we can't decide, then dude, it's a dream come true, right? It's a well-balanced item. I'm hoping. So the dream scenario is never going to work here. But I'll tell you what it is for your own personal enjoyment. The dream scenario is we beat the odds and get a 9% deal with the devil. And then we take, I mean, 2 guppy items, as long as we're dreaming. We take 2 guppy items, and then we're able to take the health down as a health up. Will it happen? It's theoretically possible. It's even theoretically plausible, you know? Things with less than 9% odds happen all the time. Every day. Bro. I'm actually going to go into the curse room. At this point, I feel like if we can get any kind of accelerant to become Guppy, or at least get, you know, a teleportation to the deal with the devil. Obviously, none of this worked, but, you know, we got to take an attempt at least. Putting me on the flooded caves here is also a bit of a cruel joke in and of itself. Still have 1 glitter bomb left, though. Dude, I don't know. This floor has been like 10 minutes long. I'm not feeling super confident to put it in Keanu Reeves-ish. How great has the late career renaissance of Keanu Reeves been, by the way? Keanu Reeves got a bad rap for what I would describe as poor casting decisions and also a little bit of public ignorance, if I'm being fair to everybody involved. I'm gonna grab this. You know what? I think we should grab that. I think this run's got a problem, so I'm just gonna bank some money in the hopes that, you know, maybe in the future we can at least be like, remember that cursed run that hooked us up there? Keanu Reeves, famous, Bill and Ted, originally. Where do you cast him next? Francis Ford Coppola's incredibly serious period, well, it's not really a period piece, but you get the idea. Dracula. Not a strong move, in my opinion. And his acting was derided, and dare I say, derided quite rightly. I'm willing to give it a shot here. But the other thing, people don't understand, or at least they forgot, or maybe they just don't care and they want to be there for the hot takes. Alright, that's fine. Speed is a great movie. Point Break is a great movie. Does he play kind of a hilarious archetype in those movies? Yes. Does it matter? No. Those are fantastic films. Go watch them. I'm telling you. Yes, both Speed and Point Break have a ridiculous premise. Okay? One is surfer dudes rob banks. Okay? For their thrills, but also the principle of the thing. The other one, if a bus goes under 55 miles an hour, it explodes. They both have moments that certainly border on satire. They're both also a lot of fun. So the fact that Keanu Reeves needed a late career renaissance in the first place is unfair to him. However, you know what? Hit me. I know. Hit me please. Thank you. I want the fly, just to speed this up. I've earned that right, okay? Over my Isaac career, to deliberately take damage to make something like this more palatable. But then, you know, he comes back with The Matrix, now John Wick. Obviously, we'll take this, but kids these days have no idea. They're like Keanu Reeves. Oh, you mean one of the most respected elder statesmen of Hollywood? There were... Oh, that health down pill is so far away now. There were years where Keanu Reeves was like a laughingstock. Whoa, dude. Dracula, stop trying to eat Mina, okay? Now he's back. He's cemented his place, you know, on the pyramid. Thank you, good Lord above, for the golden bombs you've bequeathed me. That was not a good move, but okay. Shears. Dude, it's so good. However, can we afford to dump the nail? I'll tell you one thing. We don't have to dump the nail yet, so we won't dump the nail yet. We might as well at least get one floor out of it, especially with golden bombs. Like, we're not too likely to be hit. Much. And we're gonna actually kill enemies in a relatively timely fashion. It really, turns out I should have just placed one bomb there. That's what I get. Wheel of Fortune. I will buy a Spirit Heart, because it's that kind of game. Luck up, thank you. Something's wrong, we can still, I'll pop both of these for the very limited poison effect. Oh my god. Will we take the shears? Obviously, I would like to take them for the run in general. If we can get to like a decent amount of HP, and I'd say we're actually pretty much there, I think I could be happy rolling the shears long term here. That's very helpful. And there's our boss fight. I would, well, thank God I feel like we're at an okay level of HP, right? Okay, well, yeah, just toss it away. Why not? Let's do 2 more rooms. I mean, we'll start, we don't need shears to beat this boss with golden bombs. We have a 67% chance with the deal with the devil. Or for the deal with the devil, I should say. Please, God. Again, I'm not super greedy. Doesn't have to be Guppy. Doesn't have to be Brimstone. Doesn't have to be Mom's Knife. Just some attributes. Some useful defense. We've been using the building blocks you've provided. We're building a workable run, but we could use an accelerant. Oh, man. That's a bad one to miss, to be honest. I'll take speed over consumables, and we'll get one more. Or no, just one more. Still. Alright, I am gonna pop 2 of diamonds right away. I wanna hold pills. I wanna hold the pills. Wow. I want you to show me. That's where the next line there, in case you're wondering what song that was. Well, we're down to the next floor. In theory, we're only a floor behind schedule, which is not that bad for a kind of pseudo train wreck sort of situation. Very good room for a little bit of ambient poison damage. I think we're gonna make this run work. And this is the floor where we're gonna figure out whether that's a pipe dream or quite plausible indeed. This is a terrible room, dude. Yep. Really, I think the only thing I have control over here is making sure... Well, this would be a great reroll room. Okay. Instead, it's 2 keys for a single penny. This room needs a buff. Health down, we can still hold. Maybe get some good cards for a single penny out of glitter bombs. That's fine, too. All we control here is, can we get the deal with the devil? We're going to have 100% odds. The deal with the devil easily could disappoint us. It doesn't take much. Krampus? It's not to say that lump of coal wouldn't be useful. Obviously, we'd probably keep the shears over Krampus's head because it's, you know, substantially better. In my opinion. But we got to give ourselves the chance for that deal with the devil. You know what? We've kind of earned a run like this, to be fair. A run where maybe missing that first floor deal with the devil puts us behind schedule. We've been skating by it too long. I'm like, oh, we missed the first floor deal with the devil, but it doesn't matter. And then we just dominate. You know, because our third floor deal with the devil that we wouldn't have otherwise gotten probably is like, you know, Brimstone. Mega. So it's, again, a very bad shears room. You can call me Edward, though, by the amount of shearing I want to do. Wait a minute, that came out a little... Not like that, okay? Not like this. Not like this. Keanu Reeves, The Matrix. You might say that's not Keanu Reeves. Oh, really? You really believe that? Looks like he got you with his incredible method acting. He actually played every single role in The Matrix. It's a lot like Eddie Murphy in The Nutty Professor 2. Have I lost my mind, or is there a Nutty Professor 3? Hold on. Place a bomb. Very helpful. We're on the mom fight. Did I go to the item room? Trainwreck run strikes again. Is mom's foot okay? It's stats, dude! There's a chance. I see the foot. It's just, it ain't coming down. Oh, there, okay. Welcome. Nice of you to join us. Missing the item room here admittedly hurts quite a lot. Oh, we need, wow, okay, you're not gonna see this too often, okay? Here's what we're gonna do. A deliberate health down in order to actually be able to activate Whore of Babylon. If we get health ups later, that's fine. The Nutty Professor 3. TBA. Alright, it has not happened. The Clumps could be coming back for round 3. You know what? There might be another Nutty Professor. Eddie Murphy told Access Hollywood. That's from November 2010. So, hey, all you Clumps fans out there, get ready. Any day now, the Nutty Professor 3 coming at ya. Sherman, Grandma, the child who is now probably 38 years old. Dad Clump, remember him? Mom Clump. The true benefactor of the Mojo serum being stolen. How many movies in the early 2000s revolved around somebody getting their mojo stolen while also playing multiple roles in the same movie? The answer is 2. Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, and Nutty Professor 2. How is that possible that those came out within, like, you know, a year and a half, 2 years of each other? Nobody noticed. I have an embarrassing admission. I watched Nutty Professor 2 The Clumps in theaters. Was it my own choice? Yes and no. I mean, I was like 13 maybe. So, you know. The Tower. Wasn't always the snob you see in front of you today. But on top of that, you know what? I'm just going to kill you now. Even though I spent the bomb, why not try to get something out of it? We don't need that. We also don't need to go this way, you idiot. Okay, but maybe you can actually get me spun here. Hey, that's... You took a circuitous route. I don't respect it. Amnesia. Dude, I'm gonna level with you. I think we need Locust of War. I saw it because my friend wanted to see it. I was never a big fan of the Nutty Professor films. It's one of those situations where I was like, I get the joke. He's all the characters, and then the mom goes, Hercules, Hercules. Beautiful. So I'm not... Still stand by this run to some extent. And my decision to take Locust of War. If we don't like it, we can dump it. I'm not taking that. All I'm going to say is that it would be a lot easier to take Locust of War and items that give you Locust of War if the AI actually targeted enemies in a reasonable time frame instead of giving you like a 6-minute lag period every time. Just throwing that out there. It's not actually 6 minutes. That's obviously ridiculous. I'm making a point. Okay, I mean, both of these are bad. Not nice.
Question marks.
I have a game plan. Okay, I'm going to take Super Bandage, even though it ruins Whore of Babylon temporarily. And the whole plan there is give Super Bandage up to our 2/3 chance of a deal with the devil here. Oh my god, the boss fight theoretically could be so close. So the most important thing, by far, do not... Oh, thank you. Do not ruin your deal with the devil chance. In order to... Locust. In order to win... It's like extremely likely we need it. Is Locust helping or hurting? Dude, I don't know, okay? That's a tough question. You know, it's a real frigged up thing to ask somebody when they're almost dead. You know, I got more important things to worry about than whether or not I should improve or destroy my run right now. Where do you get off asking something like that? Locust. Locust! How? You were staring him dead in the eyes. And you said, what, he doesn't deserve it? Who made you Judge, Judy, and Executioner, dude? You don't get to make that decision. That's my job. Instead, it's like, oh, hey, I see you're about to hit the person who's holding me. May I instead blow up and thus deal damage to everybody involved? Can you blow up in my face just like you did to me? I can't sing. There's days when I can sing a little bit better. Never good, but a little bit better. Today's apparently not one of them.
Range up.
I don't know why. Now in my head I've got like... Remember the era of YouTube parodies where you could make like a 7-figure salary by just making Minecraft music videos of popular top 40 songs, but then changing the lyrics to be about redstone? That's what I've got in my head right now. Except it would never work because it's Puddle of Muds, whatever that song's called, Shatter, I can't even remember. And then it's, can you lift my sofa, Dave? Can you help me move today? I'll give you pizza, Dave. It's really not gonna make any money once. Well, we're in a real weird spot. With 9 lives, we're not sunk. But dude, like I was really kind of relying on... Well, basically I was... Don't do it. Lump of coal, please. Okay, at least we got that, but I was relying on giving up a deal, or giving up HP here. We still have 9 lives, but I mean, what's our luck stat at? 4. It's actually 5 now. I will say, I want to point out a couple of positive things about what's going on here. For one, Super Greed should never exist again. We've killed him 6 times. We've killed his progeny. Not the prodigy. He's still around, I'm sure. The Twisted Firestarter himself. Here's one thing you never want to have to rely on as a positive, but hey, it's kind of the situation we got going on. Every time a Locust of War explodes, an angel gets its wings, and we run the chance of getting something from our glitter bombs. How interesting is that? Not really? Well, that's what happens when you find yourself in this sort of situation. I'm actually really impressed that we haven't lost any lives to this point, is what I was about to say. Why do I still say things that can immediately, quite literally, blow up in my face? Well, because of the just like you did to Dave. Okay, I think we should go into this room, actually. Immediately made to look like a fool for my decision. That's what I like to see. I think we will, I mean, we might have some trouble doing it, don't get me wrong, but I think we will beat Isaac. No flies. If we have shears, all we need to do is dodge. Getting a single Spirit Heart would also be extraordinarily helpful. But, you know, it's easy enough. I mean, the steps are simple, let's put it that way. Then we go to the chest, and the chest gives us 4 items, at least, to begin with, so... And I say at least, because, I mean, I don't know, dude, maybe we could... We're gonna blow up the vanity, without a doubt, and then... You don't have to blow up the vanity, don't have to blow... But we do. Thomas Petty, R.I.P. We do have to blow up the vanity. Well, it's definitely down here, if it's in this region. I froze. I saw every piece crystallizing, and I said to myself, you know what? Yeah, just choose to do nothing. By the way, if you're starting to lose lives on this room, give up. Because you are screwed. Okay, good rush down. I mean, we have to play this guy. If we get HP, we might even shoot for the moon and try to play the blood bank, because there's some HP sitting out here as well. Even with blind rage, I couldn't bring myself to do it. Honestly, the luck up is probably worth something. Is this a half heart? It's a full heart. Alright, I'm gonna play it twice. Shouldn't do it. Really, really should not do it. Why am I doing it then? Because we have the health down pill that's actually a health up pill. So I'm like, you know, maybe it works. And if it doesn't, we still got that health down pill. So we're in actually as best or as good of a position as we could ever conceive of being in on this run for the Isaac fight. We got the Shears working gangbusters. We got 2 HP. We got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing all control. I think at this point, that's just an incredible stroke of luck. And then we will also blow you up. And we will also blow you up. Well, now, I feel very confident at least playing the blood bank. Okay, well, if there's ever been a run where we want our luck stat to carry us on the chest, it's this one. Our HP is actually now good, although we don't know it. Capricorn is very nice help, but I don't know if it's been nerfed or my knowledge of it was just weak to begin with, because actually it's didn't really provide us with much in the DPS department. Ice him. Yo, hey, where'd you come from? Alright, so let's do the classic analysis. How do we win? Hopefully that's enough. Not even close. Bumbo getting cash would be helpful for kind of like a passive Shears. You absolute jerkhole. We win. We take Shears into the boss fight. That's pretty much compulsory. On top of that, some items. Yeah, I figured that had to be it. You know what? I think we got time. I hope we got time. Getting some items from our, like, near 7 luck stat would be extremely... I mean, I don't even want to say it would be nice, because I think it's just... I kind of expect it. I have an entitled attitude, because that's, like, the only thing the luck stat is really good for. You know, if I'm giving you my honest appraisal. We might have to do 1 extra room as a result of doing Shears here, but at least I don't have to spend 20 minutes doing this room. Instead of just 15. So Forever Alone, it's actually really nice. We now have, and I'm sad to say, if your run looked like this on the first floor and you were using Forever Alone, you'd probably be like, what are you doing? But now I think, you know, you've watched enough of this where you're like, maybe that's right. Maybe you're in the clear to use Forever Alone as much as you are. Little Gish, modestly helpful. Oh, it's a freebie room. Great news. Now, I think we honestly win as long as it's not a dead end. Hilarious. Straight up, if we pop Shears on Mega Satan, we might win, but I don't know if the Shears can eat Mega Satan. And this run has got me so, like, mind jammed that I don't feel like... Oh, how are we going to use the Shears on Mega Satan? Professor? When you have to... Wait a minute. No, you are actually dumb right now. Because I was thinking, how am I going to use the Shears? I got to carry the key. No, you don't. You can use the key, and then you take the Shears in. I don't even know. Which one is the masochistic way? Is it masochistic to do the rest of the floor to fight Blue Baby, or is it masochistic to fight the harder boss? I honestly don't have an answer for you. So I guess, you know, I'm gonna go back here, and I'm gonna try to fight Mega Satan on what is a highly cursed run. And if you're looking at the stats and everything and you're going, this run's not that bad, you're wrong. This is a pretty bad set. Anytime you have a run where it's not even like in the slightest inconceivable to have this level of power on like the 4th floor, but you're on the chest, you're in a little bit of a wonky spot. And anybody who disagrees with that is arguing in bad faith as far as I'm concerned. So the real moneymaker here is, where on earth are we gonna pop 2 of Hearts? How are we gonna use that effectively? Presumably we must still have Spirit Hearts active. That one was my own fault. Our rubber cement multi-dimensional baby, it's doing something. In fact, I actually think it's kind of doing a lot. I'm willing to, like, next time I get hit, I'm gonna pop 2 of hearts, but it's just a guess. I know we could pop it when we get Whore of Babylon, but there's 2 things wrong with that. One is we might not even get Whore of Babylon if we pop it too late. That was pretty dumb of me. So I used it. It was just a best guess, but... Shears is doing great work, by the way. Really appreciate it. Dude, we're actually... Now that we got rubber cement multi-dimensional, baby, it's starting to... I wouldn't say this run bangs, but it's starting to at least boom. I mean, I'm not saying it looks like a flower and it stings like a bee like every run in history, but... It might look like a flower. I don't see any bee stings yet. Shears, please. Oh, that's not my favorite place to stand. Dude, we're gonna win. Wow, that's stupid and great. I love it. I don't care. Recently reminded of the existence of that great song from ancient YouTube fail compilations before big business took it over, by the existence of the 2012 film Get Hard, starring Kevin Hart and Will Ferrell. Dude, how is this run actually good? Maybe my run evaluation skills are wrong. Oops, I didn't go to the delirium fight. My bad. I made a oopsie whoopsie. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Northernlion. I'll be back with more episodes, of course. I hope you enjoy them, and I'll see you next time. See ya!